Isaiah 41:9. You whom I took from the ends of the earth and called from its farthest corners, saying to you, You are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off. Beloved, today, I want to speak directly to your heart. You may feel weary, uncertain, or overwhelmed by the challenges you face. You may feel as though you are standing alone, far from any source of strength. But I am here to remind you of something crucial. Fear not, for I am your strength. In the book of Isaiah, I say to you, You whom I took from the ends of the earth and called from its farthest corners, saying to you, You are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off. This promise is not just for the people of Israel long ago, but for you today. Wherever you are, wherever life has brought you, I have called you. Even if you feel like you are in the remotest place, I am with you. You are chosen, and I will never cast you aside. This verse shows my great heart for you. I called you to be mine. I called you out of darkness and into light. And my choice for you was not made lightly. It was made with love, with purpose, and with the assurance that you are never alone. When you are struggling, when you are weak, my strength is there to sustain you. I want you to think for a moment about times in your life when you felt overwhelmed by fear. Perhaps it was a moment of deep personal loss, a time when your health was at risk, or a season of uncertainty about your future. Maybe right now, you are walking through one of those moments. But hear this. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. I have called you, and I will never abandon you. You may feel like the world is pressing in on you, and fear may try to take hold of your heart. Fear whispers lies to you, telling you that you are not strong enough to face the challenges ahead. Fear tells you that you are too small, too weak, too insignificant. But those are lies. Fear not. In those very moments, when fear seems loudest, I am there. My voice is stronger. My presence is with you. I understand the weight of fear. It is a real and powerful force. But I also know the power of my love. My love is perfect, and it casts out fear. When you draw near to me, fear has no place. My presence is your refuge. My strength is your shield. You do not have to face life's battles alone. You may wonder, but how can I overcome this fear? How can I have strength when I feel so weak? My answer to you is simple. In your weakness, I am strong. It is when you feel weakest that my strength shines brightest. You do not need to rely on your own ability. When you come to me, I will equip you. When you feel that you cannot go on, I will lift you up. My strength is not only sufficient, it is more than enough. In 2 Corinthians 12:9, Paul shares how he learned to embrace his weaknesses, because in those moments, the power of Christ rested upon him. He says, But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. This is not a concept that only applies to the Apostle Paul. It applies to you as well. When you feel that you cannot go on, remember that my power is made perfect in your weakness. I know that there are times when you feel like you're standing at the edge, unsure of what comes next. The future may seem unclear, and fear of what might happen next can paralyze you. But I say to you again, fear not. Trust that I am leading you. Trust that I have a plan for you, even when the path ahead seems unclear. You do not have to have all the answers. You do not need to have everything figured out. What you need is faith in me, faith that I will provide. Consider the words I spoke to the Israelites when they were in exile, far from their land and facing tremendous hardships. They were frightened, and felt abandoned. But I reached out to them with these words: "You are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off." Even in their darkest days, I had not forsaken them, and I will never forsake you either. When you feel uncertain about the future, when you wonder if you have what it takes to face the trials before you, remember this: I am your strength. You are my chosen servant. I will never cast you away. You may falter, but I will sustain you. You may feel small, but I will make you strong. You are not defined by your fear or your weakness. You are defined by my love and my calling on your life. I want you to take comfort in this, my beloved. The world may reject you. People may turn away from you. But I will never leave you. I have called you by name. I have chosen you. You are mine. You are not an afterthought. You are not someone I will discard. I have a purpose for your life, and that purpose will be fulfilled in my strength. I know there are times when the weight of fear and doubt feels heavy, but in those moments, I invite you to lean on me. Let my strength fill you. Let my presence give you peace. Fear not, for I am with you. You are not alone. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Now, I want you to take a moment and reflect. Think about the areas of your life where fear has been holding you back. Maybe it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. I want you to bring that fear to me today. Lay it down at my feet. Let my strength be your anchor, and know that my love will carry you through. Fear not, my beloved. I am your strength. You are chosen, and you are never alone. As you go from here, hold this truth in your heart. In every trial, in every moment of weakness, I am with you. My strength is yours. You need not fear, for I am the Lord your God, and I have called you. I have chosen you, and I will never cast you off.